All right, hopefully you finished practicing power to a power rule in Delta Math. So now you're going to do some practice. So we're going to practice using power to a power rule and the multiplication rule in the same problem, because ultimately what we're working up towards is being able to use all of our exponent rules, which there's like 5 of them, together in one problem. So when you're doing this, you do need to recall PEMDAS, which is something I'm sure you learned in middle school and hopefully again in Algebra 1. Remember, parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, then addition and subtraction. So, if you look here, we do have parentheses. So the first thing we need to do is we need to deal with those parentheses. So that's going to be our power to a power rule, which we just learned. X to the third, 3 times 3 is 9. So it's going to be x to the 9th. And then again, we have y to the third, which is to the 9th power, times x, and then y squared. So right here I didn't do anything, I just carried it down, because now I have multiplication. So I want to use my multiplication rule, which if you recall from the last lesson, is that when you multiply the same base, you add the exponent. So that means we can multiply x to the 9th with x, which is actually x to the 1st, since there's nothing written there. So you have 9 plus 1, you have x to the 10th power. Really, we're multiplying 10 total x's here. And then we have y being multiplied 9 times plus another 2, so it's 11. So you have x to the 10th, y to the 11th. And that's really all there is to this. You're just going to go in order, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and do the problems that way. So here you've got parentheses, multiplication, parentheses, and multiplication. Don't forget, when it's a fraction, you do the top and the bottom, or just use a calculator. Down here, though, we actually do have addition and subtraction, so I'll just start you on this one. Same thing. We want to start by dealing with these parentheses. You have 2 to the power of 3, a to the 6th, plus a to the 4th, times 3a squared. And I'm just getting rid of those parentheses because they're actually unnecessary. There's nothing really to do, so I'm just getting rid of them. Now we have exponent. 2 to the 3rd power is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, a to the 6th, plus we now have multiplication. I'm going to go ahead and do it during the same step because there's separate terms here. We have a to the 4th, a squared, multiply that, we multiply these two same bases, we add the exponents, you'll have 3a to the 6th. And look at that, now we have like terms, so we can do some addition. So 8 plus 3 is 11a, and then remember from the last lesson, we're not changing the exponent here because we added. So when you add, you have to have like terms, and the exponent does not change. And there we go, that's how we do that kind. So these problems, I actually put them into the Delta Math assignment. So the next thing you'll do is you'll do the problems, and it'll be these exact problems. Yes, you even redo these ones that I just went over to show me you were paying attention just now. And then I even put these geometric application problems in. So these, you want to read the directions. It says find the perimeter and the area of each figure. Remember, perimeter is when you add up all the outside, and area is like length times width for a rectangle. Now, there's different formulas for area for a triangle and like a trapezoid, so use your resources that you have, like Google, to find those formulas if you forgot them. And let me know if you have any questions. You can check in during my office hours, remember, at 11:45 to 12:45 every day. And then otherwise you can bring questions to class if you get stuck. So, good luck on this, and I will see you during class.